Welcome, welcome to our show. There's so much I don't know. There's no one I'd rather talk it all out with than you.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the TV Guide to Adulting. As millennials, we find it hard to navigate where we should be or where our career should be right now. It's only made harder when we're constantly comparing ourselves to our friends and family, so we wanted to share our thoughts on adulting with you. We'll be bringing you advice, speaking to professionals, and rounding it all off with witty banter. Stay tuned.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to the TV Guide to Adulting. So this week we are going to be talking about planning our dream wedding.
It's a topic that's actually really near and dear to our hearts.
And are we getting married, Vincent?
No.
No, we are not, but we're going to plan our dream wedding anyway. Yay! So a lot of you guys do know that I used to work at a wedding magazine. So I know a lot of tips and tricks about planning your wedding and exactly what you want for your wedding and what you don't want. Vince and I are both kind of like in agreement on this. That the reason why we're not, also, I guess one of the big reasons why we're not getting married right now is I'd much rather wait a little bit longer so we have a little bit more money so we can get our dream wedding. And I know that sounds really shallow, but I just have like a really vivid idea of what I want for my wedding, and I don't mind waiting a little bit to get it.
And some things in life are worth waiting for.
Yeah, like Parker.
Okay.
Also,
Moving on.
we're eating dinner, so you're gonna hear us like chomping every once in a while.
Only Tiff, because she's a loud eater.
I'm a really loud eater.
But yeah, so what is a must-have at our wedding?
No, I don't think that's a good way to start it.
No? Okay.
First thing I want to ask you is, big wedding or small wedding?
Small wedding.
Okay, what is small?
Just like friends and family.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I feel like a lot of people who know me, they always ask me, or they like to tell me that I'm going to have a really big wedding, but I'm really not going to. Because there's a lot of people that, just because we're acquaintances, doesn't mean that they're coming to my wedding. Yeah, but immediate family, definitely. But I do have quite a larger family than you, I think, here.
I only have maybe 5 or 6 members.
Could your
small,
family,
actually.
not come overseas?
Very rarely, and even overseas I don't have that much family.
But not even for your wedding?
I think it depends. I may have family that I haven't heard of or met before, but if I don't know them, why am I inviting them?
Right, but won't your family invite them?
They might. I have no control over who they invite, to be honest.
That's true.
Most marriages are basically a union between two families. And so it kind of makes sense to have every kind of blood relative to attend the ceremony.
I think a lot of my mom's cousins that I've only met once at one wedding would have to be invited.
Okay.
But they're actually very nice people, so I don't mind. But definitely my aunt and uncle would be coming overseas for that. Because they live in Hong Kong. I would like my May Gupal to come visit if she's still around.
I'm not too sure what that is.
Kicking. So she is my mama's sister.
Oh, wow.
Sorry. She's not. Sorry. I've never met my mama's sister. My May Gu is my grandpa's, my yeye's youngest sister. And I've met her, and she looks so much like my grandpa, and they have the same mannerisms. And she came to visit this summer, and I was just wow, she reminded me so much of my grandpa. It was pretty amazing. It really moved me, because my grandpa's the oldest in his siblings.
Family? Yeah. I don't think I've met any of my grandpa's siblings at all.
Really?
They're all dead.
Okay, so they're not coming to our wedding.
No.
Okay.
Well, they might. You never know.
Well, you know what? I totally believe in spirits. You know that. So I'm sure my grandpa's gonna be there for our wedding. Okay, so are we getting married? Do you care if we get married in a church? Is there a certain venue you really want to get married at?
Not really.
But you said outdoors, right? But outdoor, indoor?
No, I said indoor. I think outdoor weddings only work if Mother Nature permits it to work.
We went to our friend Amy's wedding. It was so fucking hot. It was so hot. It was a beautiful wedding, but it was really hot outside.
Blistering. It was at least 40 degrees.
What about that place I showed you?
That was a really amazing place.
So there's this place, I still can't remember the venue because their website's really not great, but it's beautiful. It's like really far out of where we live though. But it's like a ginormous outdoor greenhouse. So you can like still sit enclosed, but you still get that beautiful look of the nature. Which I would like be really interested in. Or I would do like a hotel or something. So like our guests could stay, but I don't think I would want a downtown wedding.
I don't think so either. I think in terms of logistics, like it depends on the volume of people,
Yeah.
but like space is so limited in downtown.
Where's everybody gonna park? And like I really don't want my guests to have to pay like $20 for parking
Exactly.
and have to like get us a gift and everything, right?
It just kind of adds more of a hassle to the whole, like, it's supposed to be this beautiful occasion, this beautiful joining of like two bodies, souls, all that fun stuff.
Wedding.
Wedding.
Okay, so now we've picked a venue. We're gonna say that's this beautiful outdoor indoor greenhouse.
I think having greenery at a wedding is a must. It doesn't have to be outdoors. But like
Okay.
for those of you who don't know, I'm basically a homebody but also really like nature, which is kind of ironic.
Because I'm allergic to nature.
Well, no, it's ironic because for someone who enjoys spending so much time indoors, I really do hold a soft spot for nature and like the beauty of my surroundings. And I used to even take nature walks all the time, like, you know this, like I take random photos of grass, dude. And it was just in that moment, it was just so beautiful.
Grass is lit.
Grass is lit.
Legit. 'cause
By the
if
way-
it catches fire, it's lit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like grass is lit because, you know, cannabis got legalized and it's
Don't
lit.
even get me started on that. You know how I feel about that. Like, it's, oh my god. Anyway, yeah. So you said greenery. So the thing is, like, as much as like I think flowers are really beautiful, guys, if you guys want to see gorgeous like floral arrangements for a wedding, look up Rachel A. Klingon. She's actually like one of the #1 florists. Yeah, no, actually, all of her stuff is really beautiful.
Hashtag sponsor us.
Yeah, but the only thing is like florals is actually one of the most expensive things in a wedding. Because
Really? I didn't know that.
Because flowers are expensive, and like depending on what kind of breed of flower you want and if it's in season. But the other thing of why flowers are expensive is because you use it once and then you throw them out. So I do have a really good tip, guys. Like that I saw of that at one of the weddings I saw at Wedlux did. It was really cute. They actually donated all the flowers the next day to like a hospital. Yeah, because the bride's mom is like a nurse or something. And like I think like that's a really great way because you're just gonna throw them out anyway, to be honest.
For sure.
But the other thing is I'm really allergic,
To all of existence.
so I'm like kind of afraid to have real flowers. But what I really always wanted to do was to do like centerpieces made of antique brooches and like buttons. And then I kind of wanted to do that for my bouquet as well. So I'm thinking like maybe to go that route for our wedding, and then it would be pretty because we could get like gold and silver tones. And it'll look expensive and antique-y. We didn't pick a themed.
I was gonna actually add on to that. Instead of flowers, you know how people make like vines and like little flowers out of what's that metal called? There's like a wire art where they do flowers and stuff and petals and stuff. Okay, well, I'm not crazy. People do that, but I was thinking like instead of flowers, I just like having flowers anywhere.
Okay.
Just like a floral theme. I don't know. I just like flowers, man. I have a soft spot for nature.
You know what we did not do? Okay, let's pick our colors.
Colors? Well, like, what do you mean by colors?
So most weddings have a color scheme.
Really? I don't. You know, I'm not a fan of color.
Okay, you know what colors I wanted to do?
What did you want to do?
Like jewel tones, like deep, sexy jewel tones, like
What is a deep, sexy
like
jewel tone?
emeralds and like like
rubies and
sapphires and
sapphires?
rubies. Yeah, I want to do like those colors, but I want to do it with like silver and gold accents.
Okay.
I'm leaning more towards emerald,
Oh, I love
like
emerald.
a deep emerald. Do you know that dress I showed you that I sent you the photo? It's like the tulle one. Yeah, that color.
It's a really good color.
Yeah. And so yeah, so would you be cool with those colors?
I think an emerald theme is really good, but I'm also such a big fan of like a
Navy?
deep ruby.
Oh, same. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So like, okay, at least we're in agreement that it'll be one of those 3 colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we would do our bridesmaids dresses in that color and do our ties. in that color.
Coincidentally, also the same names as Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, which did take up a huge part of my childhood.
That's nice, baby.
I'm just saying, gotta give a shout out where shout outs due.
Okay.
Shout out to you, Pokemon.
Okay. So now that we've given a shout out to Pokemon, what were we just saying? Okay, so those are our colors. So
Yeah.
we've picked a venue.
Definitely like one of those 3 colors.
Yeah. Okay, so we've picked a venue. And we've agreed that like florals, but they're not like, doesn't have to be centerpieces.
For sure.
Okay, and I would like centerpieces and floral bouquets to be made of those kind of antique-y things. But for the tossing bouquet, you know, like you toss it.
Oh, right.
That I'll do real flowers. We can do a small one.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, what happens if a guy catches the bouquet?
You should not be out on the floor.
Oh, I thought it
Guys
was...
do a garter toss.
What's a garter toss?
You know what a garter is?
Like a garter belt garter?
No, like a girl garter. It's like a sexy kind of band that goes around my leg.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're supposed to go under my dress and like remove it with your teeth.
With my teeth?
Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing.
That's so weird.
Yep. In front of everybody.
That's even weirder.
And then you toss it.
With your teeth?
No, you like a rubber band, and you kind of fling it behind you, and then the guy who catches it is gonna get married. You know, my brother's caught like 3 or 4 garter belts in his life.
Wow.
As a little baby kid. Kid's got moves. Okay. Moving on. What? Let me see. Cake.
Cake.
So how do you want the cake?
Okay, honestly, you know I'm not a big fan of sweets.
Yeah, but you have to have a wedding cake.
But you have to have a wedding cake. It's like tradition, you gotta have it. But nothing too big.
I would do what Amy did. So a lot of people do this now, guys. Instead of getting a full cake, only the top tier is real.
Oh!
And the other 2 tiers are fake. Because actually
That's
nowadays nobody eats the cake.
Yeah.
Well, bitch, if I'm getting married, I want fucking cake. Flavor?
I don't really have a preference for flavor, but tea? Is that a weird flavor?
We have a green tea cake
We can.
on your side of your. But we have I think we'd have a more traditional cake, like a. No, I don't mean traditional, but like something that looks more antique-y to match the floral range, the
Yeah.
centerpieces. Because we're not like cutesy people. Like we wouldn't have a cartoon one.
Maybe like a vanilla cake with some gold flake.
Ooh,
Hang on
yes.
inside.
Can we have a
That's
layer
what
of
I
red
envisioned
velvet?
that would be like in combination with the themes. Like red and gold go beautifully together. So like red velvet, maybe
I
like...
see you're really pitching hard for the red.
I like red, dude. Like
We
a
can't
deep...
do red and green.
Oh yeah,
It'll
for
look like
sure.
Christmas.
It'll be Christmas, yeah.
I hate
But I'm
Christmas.
such a fan of like deep crimson. And that's the exact same shade a ruby takes.
I know, but I mean, I really like emeralds. And sapphires.
Same.
Okay. So then, now we've decided the cake. So let's move on to the flow of our wedding.
No, before that, children or no children?
What is this? Oh, at our wedding?
Yeah.
No children. I'm sorry, guys. I don't care. There will be no kids under the age
Hell
of
to the
12.
no.
Under the age of 12.
I'll
you're
literally
not
pay
getting
for like daycare or babysitting or whatever. Like, ain't nobody getting a child in there.
I feel like I have some family members that will be really upset about that, but it's like, I'm sorry. I can't. Like, kids are really awful. Like, I've been to some weddings where the babies are just crying and like, or like, you know, they're talking during the speeches and shit. And it's like, no, that's not cute.
It's really not. It's kind of disrespectful too.
It is. And I just don't want that.
Yep. Totally agree.
Okay, so flow of our wedding. Well, we have the craziest idea. We want to start, because we couldn't decide whether or not we wanted Chinese food or like Caucasian food. So we came to the agreement that our wedding is going to start off with like a 10-course Chinese lunch. No
I
one's
wish I
going
could
to my
take credit
wedding
for this
hungry.
idea, but it was all you.
No one's going hungry at our wedding.
Ain't nobody getting hungry.
And what we're going to do, we're going to have it a little bit earlier, like 11.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll do the Chinese tea ceremony in the same place. Or probably like a Chinese restaurant in Markham.
A Chinese restaurant in Markham. Actually, there's a place nearby where they do a lot of weddings.
See?
Yeah,
And then,
it's crazy.
yeah, so we would do our Chinese, like, tea ceremony there. Do you have a preference for tea?
I don't, but if I am drinking tea, I do enjoy like a white tea.
It has to be Chinese tea, man. It's Chinese tea
No,
ceremony.
like a white tea.
Yeah, like what?
Like white tea. Like
What's it
flowers.
called in Chinese?
I don't know, man. I would assume just bak ta. Or I also
Because
like
I
black
was thinking, like,
tea.
wouldn't we, but shouldn't we be getting something more expensive, like tikunyam?
Oh yeah, true. My personal preference doesn't matter.
What is tikunyam in English?
I wish I knew,
Like
but
some iron, I think it's iron goddess or something like that, or some kind of goddess.
basically it's a super hardcore Asian tea that you can literally only get at like specialty stores
Dim sum restaurants.
or dim sum restaurants.
It's just it's more expensive.
Yeah.
Actually, you know a tea I would like?
What tea would you like?
I want to get sao mei. Because
Uh-huh.
whenever I went to eat dim sum with my grandpa, he would always get sao mei. So I want to, like, since my grandpa can't be there.
So you want to honor his memory?
Yeah.
It's not bad. I don't know any of my grandpa's preferences. Or my grandparents' preferences, to be honest.
Okay. What is a must in our Chinese meal?
Peking duck.
Did you say Peking duck?
Hell yeah.
Barbecue pork? We have to have a
Oh yeah,
pig.
you gotta have a huge ass barbecue pork, dude.
I have to tell you the funniest story. My cousin, for their, I think it was for their wedding, they ordered a barbecue pork. They showed up and they gave it away to somebody.
What?
Yeah, so another family had come picked it
Uh-huh.
up. And then the guy just apparently goes down to the basement, comes back up with a big ass pig and goes, "Don't worry, come back in 2 hours." I just like start fucking roasting the pig. Because you have to order them in advance because the whole pig,
Yeah,
right?
it's a whole pig, yeah.
And you can't get them at the Chinese restaurant, right? Like you have to order it and bring it to the Chinese restaurant because
I
they
think-
can't roast a whole pig, right?
I don't think they can. Some places might, who knows. But for those of you who don't know what this dish is, it's this entire roast pig. And like
so
they do it
crispy.
by fire and the skin takes on this amazing crisp.
Mm-hmm.
It also gets a lot of like the flame smoke. So it's like smoky, savory, crispy. And the pork is perfectly juicy. Such a succulent piece of meat. And then like when you have the crunch and the meat together, it's like, it's, oh, I guess I just described it, so it's not indescribable, but it's delicious.
I think we have to have lobster, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
Guys, for those of you who don't know a Chinese meal, you always know it's over when you get served the noodles and the fried rice.
Yep.
But like
Especially
maybe let's
those, like,
not do
lobster noodles.
do a 10 course because that's pretty overkill for a lunch.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
like
for a
six-
lunch?
six
Yeah.
or seven. But we'll just choose the best ones,
Yeah.
which I really just mean my favorite.
And mine. We actually intersect on a lot of food.
No, it's true. Okay, so then after our Chinese tea ceremony, which it's not a legal wedding, it's just a tea ceremony for us to give respects to our elders.
Yeah.
And they give us money.
Okay. This is true, but it's not a center point of a wedding.
Yes, it is.
By any means. No, that is not why we're doing that.
And then afterwards, this is what I want to do. I want to go. So I'm gonna wear my keipo, which is my Chinese gown in that one, right? Which I'm actually planning to just get it custom because it's really hard to fit my body. And then what I'm gonna do is we are going to take a break. So we can go home and like nap for an hour. And then I'm going to get
And
the-
digest a lunch.
yeah. And then I'm gonna get like the makeup artist in for that.
Yeah.
So guys, I already know my makeup artist. Okay, so the two things that I always say you have to spend good money on: your makeup artist and your photographer, and make sure that they can work well together because they'll know like how to work with each other's work. Because like if you have like a makeup artist that's really heavy, but your photographer doesn't know how to adjust for that, then you're gonna look like a clown, right? Or like if your makeup artist doesn't know how to adjust for the lighting that the photographer normally photographs in, then you're gonna look washed out. So I already know that I'm gonna be hiring Jen Evoy, who she's really nice. I've met her. Like I worked on 2 shoots with her when I was at Weblex, and I'm like in love with her work. Like she just makes you look so flawless and like a movie star. And the photographer I'm absolutely going to go with is Purple Tree Photography. They're like one of the #1 photography studios for weddings in Toronto. But they are like, guys, I'm letting you guys know they are very top dollar. But I feel like if you're going to spend money on anything, it should be those two things, because people are not really going to, like 20 years from now, Vince and I probably are not going to remember if the cake was good or not. Mm-hmm. But we will see the photos.
Exactly. And those will last forever.
So what I would do is I'm also, because we're waiting a little bit longer, I would like to be nice enough to be able to afford doing the makeup for my bridesmaids.
That makes sense.
But because of that, I'm planning not to have too many bridesmaids because I'm poor. But also because I'm also planning to... I just don't want my bridesmaids to have to pay so much money.
Yeah.
So I'm going to rent their dresses.
That's smart.
And I already know what it looks like.
You put a lot of thought into this.
No, you know that dress I have in my profile picture on Instagram? The one that is like kind of... It's off the shoulder, but it has like spaghetti straps.
Yeah.
That style.
Oh,
On the
okay.
top, but flowy down. And then do it in a solid color. So either in the maroon ruby or in the emerald. But I think emerald looks better on people.
It might, depending on the skin tone.
Yeah. Asians, it looks better. If we do red, it might look like too much of a Chinese wedding.
That's true.
Yeah. So,
No, but that's only if it's bright red.
yeah, but you know what I mean, though. So, that's what I'm planning on doing. And there's only... Somebody said to me, you're going to have, like, the biggest wedding party. There are only 2 guaranteed spots right now, okay? Who are my bridesmaids. Michelle,
Wait, can I come?
you're at the wedding. You're
Oh.
marrying me.
Oh.
Michelle, my maid of honor, and Medushi, who's gonna be my other bridesmaid. And I also am allowed to have my bro of honor, Alpha, and C2, who is gonna be my... What is like... Because he's not a bridesmaid, he's a what? Like a bride's...
I don't know these
Like a bride's
terms.
butler?
I don't even know weddings that well.
Okay, are you gonna have anybody on your wedding party? Because if not, this wedding's gonna be very weird.
I might. You give me some time to
Get
make
friends.
more friends.
Okay. Yeah, but then I also want to rent the boys' suits,
That's, yeah.
because I don't care what anybody says. If people say just come in a black suit, man, black in fashion is actually considered a color, because there's so many shades of black. Because ink can only dye so much, and black is a dye, right? So that's why in fashion we consider it a color, but in like art you don't consider it a color. Yeah.
Fun facts with Tiffany, yeah.
Okay, so moving on to our wedding. Yeah, so that's who I would do in makeup. And, okay, the only thing is I don't know if this will work. So we might have to actually do 2 days for our photos.
Wait, what?
Because you do, like, photos with your wedding party.
Yeah.
I want to do them in studio at Mint Room.
I don't know what that is.
I'll show you pictures. But, guys, if you guys look at Mint Room, it's, like, a studio that... Actually, I'm pretty sure Purple Tree owns it. But they have 3 different types of rooms. It's really beautiful. And, okay. So actually what's been happening now is a lot of people take a break from their wedding and they go to Mint Room.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, like this is from the web lecture.
Very nice.
Yeah, so like they have all these like different rooms that we could rent to do the photo. So we could do like, actually a lot of fashion people also rent it. So we could do the black room or the white room. I personally think like the white room looks the nicest. But if we put flowers in it and stuff, it'll look nice.
That looks really nice.
Yeah. So those are options. That's kind of what I want to do, because a lot of the times when people take photos outside on their wedding, it's like raining or it's like super bright outside. But in a studio, like they're gonna look good, and we're gonna want to keep those photos, right? So that's what I would like to do. Are we gonna do a reveal, like first look photo? Do you know what that is?
No.
So that's like when you have your back turned, and then you haven't seen me in my dress and everything yet, and then I come out and then you see me.
Oh.
Or do you... Actually, no. I just realized no, because I want you to fucking cry when I walk down the aisle. So,
You're not getting me to cry.
yes, I am.
You're really
So we're going to
not.
get... Okay, after our 1 hour lunch break, I'm going to go get my hair done, and then we're going to get married, and then we can take photos.
Sure, but you're not making me cry.
We might actually have to get married downtown then if I want to do the studios photos. Damn it.
Maybe. But you're still not getting me to cry.
I'm gonna cry. Guys, if I don't get Vincent to cry when I walk down the aisle, I'm just gonna have to buy multiple dresses and we're just gonna start over.
Unless you're a K-drama with 16 episodes that are heart-wrenching, with an amazing official soundtrack, you're not getting me to cry a single tear.
I'm gonna look that beautiful.
Is that a challenge? Mm-hmm. It's a challenge for me to not cry then, right? I won't cry a single tear.
Can you not be so mean for once?
It's a
You're
challenge.
hurting my feelings.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
What am I walking down the aisle to?
Oh crap, I know this. Oh my god. I remember you told me this.
Babe.
Was it an Ed Sheeran song?
No.
What is it? She's giving me a look. As if I'm supposed to know this, but I do know this. I just can't remember it.
One character already walked down the aisle to this song.
It's Kina Grannis, right? The song. What is that song? No, is it not?
Although I do love that song too.
Okay, but what is it?
Maybe I should walk down that song.
Yeah, I thought you changed after you saw Crazy Rich Asians.
Can't say what the future may hold.
I don't know that song.
Can't you? What character walked down the aisle to that? Okay, let me fast forward. All my life I promise to keep running home to you.
Oh my god, for
Keep
real?
running home to you.
Oh my god. So she wants to walk down the aisle to... I still don't know the song title, but it was in the Flash.
I'm running home to you.
Oh, Running Home to You. Okay. Dude, why are you so obsessed with that series now?
That's beautiful.
I should have never introduced it to you.
That song's beautiful.
It is, but at the same time, it's
Fam.
like...
First Dance is that song. Walk down the aisle to the one that Kina Grannis sings.
Entirely up to you. Because I'm going to be walking down the aisle to, like... I don't even know what. But it'll be amazing.
And that song is was I Can't Help Falling in Love.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called.
With you. I'm pretty sure it's an Elvis Presley song.
It is an Elvis Presley song. I just forgot its title. What else?
Please eat over this thing. You know how I feel about crumbs.
Okay, fine. But what else needs to be at our wedding?
Dinner.
Oh, dinner. Yo, dinner. Dinner. Yo, fam. Dinner, though.
And I guarantee at our wedding, everybody's going to still be hungry after that Chinese dinner. Because for some reason, Chinese dinner, you're full on MSG for like 2 hours and then you're hungry again. Open the lid. Open the lid and eat into the thing. Right?
Sorry, guys. I'm eating these chips. And Tiff is afraid that I'll spill crumbs.
That's actually way too much food for me.
Are you serious?
That's a lot of food.
I'm still hungry.
You have some.
Okay.
Can I give you the stuff I don't want?
Sure. Oh, did you already rub wasabi in, like...
Yeah. But you might
Oh.
want to add more.
I'm fine.
It's very light.
Back to our topic.
So dinner?
Dinner, I'm thinking, like... Not a course. Just because people went through a course already.
But I feel like it should at least be 3 course.
3 course. But not, like, a 6 course, 10 course thing again.
Yeah, let's not do a buffet. They're just gonna throw up.
Buffets are, like, dangerous because...
We
People-
fucked up at that wedding, guys. Okay, if you guys are
Strong
going
language.
to a wedding and you have another person and you're going to a buffet, go at the same time and then get different things.
Yes.
We fucked up so hard. We piled our plates and we got the same thing and it was so good. But it was so sad because his dessert table was so good. And we couldn't eat any of it because like I was going to throw up. I was so full. F. So that's why buffets are dangerous.
Buffets are dangerous, but open bar isn't.
Oh, it has to be, we have to have an open bar.
A wedding isn't a wedding without an open bar.
But like your family doesn't drink.
No. But
My family does.
But still, a wedding isn't a wedding without an
That's
open
true.
bar. Have to acknowledge it.
Yeah, and okay, open bar means open bar all night. Okay, it starts from cocktail hour until the end of this wedding.
Yep.
If I'm paying that much, I will be cheesed if my bar closes. Are we gonna do a specialty drink? I feel like it's a little much.
I'm not too sure what a specialty drink is.
Remember at like Amy and Zen's wedding, they had a blue drink and a pink drink.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so those are specialty drinks.
Oh, that might be a bit much.
I think if we did it, I would really want a cool like cocktail, like a Harry Potter, like a magical one that like foams and shit like that.
A magical one that shoots out spells and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow, girl. What else?
We didn't even talk about the course. So what are we doing? Are we doing like you have a choice between like chicken, vegetarian, fish,
Yeah, I think...
and steak?
I think because the morning was like Chinese, night could be Western.
I want Western.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we can do like a starter. Okay, but if it's my wedding, I want a pasta, of course.
I thought you'd say as much.
We can do a white pasta or a red pasta. We do a pasta course. Sorry, so it'd be a salad or soup course,
Okay.
and then a pasta course. Your meat, your main. So we'll also and guys. If you guys are going to a wedding and you're not sure about the food, get the fish or the vegetarian option. Because Vincent got the steak and it was so overcooked. But it's because like in banquet halls, that happens. And
Yeah.
a lot of times chicken is dry. And that was the number one trick I learned from Music Banquet. And everybody would be so jealous because I always had a bomb-ass vegetarian dish. And I was always like, this is delicious. You can't fuck up vegetables. It's pretty hard. Right? And then I want a dessert table. Sorry, my family is watching the game. But, sorry. I'm still coughing.
A dessert table.
Yeah, so a dessert table, but me and my sister are gonna do the dessert table. Yeah. So my sister already said like that would be her gift to me. So she would like make a few different cakes, make like her brownies are so good. Her cheesecake brownies. Remember she made those for you? Fuck, they're so good. I would make, and actually what I want to do for a takeaway is my sister's also really good at making chocolates, like truffles.
She is.
So my sister and she's gonna do truffles and I'm gonna do a macaron. And then that's gonna be our takeaway for our gifts. I think that's a good.
Very good.
And then of course, I don't know how I feel about a photo booth.
I think a photo booth is kind of much.
I still want a photo booth. But you know what I want for photo booth?
What?
Okay, see, here's my thing about photo booths. Sometimes they look cheap, and the photos just do not come out very good.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a last edition thing, and you can get them for really cheap, right? But also, if I had to pay somebody to do a really cheap one, I fucking do that myself. Like, I can go rent, like, a printer to do that. I can.
DIY photo booth.
No, I went to a wedding where literally they did that, and they looked so good. And they just set up, like, an iPad themselves, and, like, there's, like, a software that you can plug into a printer, and then it just is a photo booth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, like, why do I need to pay somebody to do that? You know why? Because what I want for my photo booth, I want a TARDIS photo booth.
For those of you who don't know, it's a Doctor Who reference.
Like, I can just stop. It's a Doctor Who. What's that mean?
I said a reference.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm still a geek at heart. Like, I still need to. As beautiful as our wedding is, I feel like it still needs some kind of dorky references, like centerpieces. Even though it's a beautiful antique, I feel like there's got to be some Harry Potter quotes in there or something.
Just all of the most impactful series of your life.
Yeah. And yours.
Harry Potter wasn't that big.
And Paper Towns.
That was because I was a teenager.
And stupid.
It's not so much anymore.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, I would still want to incorporate some nerd stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, we didn't actually say this. Are we writing our own vows?
Yes, we are.
Okay, I need to know now. Are your vows going to be, like, funny? Or are they going to be actually meaningful?
I think a mix of both.
Oh, I was going to say the same thing. I was going to be, like, basically our banter now. Literally just going to be like, I love you so much. Even when you know the fuck out of me. I'll try real hard not to swear at a wedding. How about that?
You swear so much.
I know, so it's going to be...
Why?
I swear like a sailor.
You know, it's not a good thing. I don't swear that often.
With my independence, I'm sorry.
What? I mean, I think my vows would go something like, "You're the most disgusting being I've ever seen."
I would cry if you said that at a wedding.
Well, you're equally as beautiful.
I would cry.
tears of joy.
No, I would just my
But,
dad would just punch you in the face.
basically. Well, I'd be like, you're gross. But you're my kind of gross.
Oh, babe.
Yeah.
I did see a bride one time. It was like on TV though, but it was a real wedding.
Mm-hmm.
She put tissues in her bra, so that when her groom started crying, she just went into her bra. Yeah,
No, so weird.
she was being helpful.
Why is that a thing?
Oh. I don't have my dress picked out, but I think I know kind of what I'm looking for.
I have the perfect dress picked out for me already.
I fucking hate you.
It's my special day. I have to pick a special dress.
Okay, honey. The one thing though I do have to say about our wedding, I refuse to let the officiant say, "Now you may kiss your bride."
You may now seal your love with a kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why? Because I'm so feminist about that. Like, I feel like, what do you mean you can now kiss your bride? Like, I don't fucking kiss my groom. I don't need your fucking permission. We can seal our love with a kiss. Thank you.
Consent's a big thing, guys.
Yep. Do we want an officiant or do we want someone we know to marry us?
That's a tough choice.
Why?
I think if we get someone funny enough, we should get someone to do it for us.
No, I don't want Actually, I think if anybody would marry us, I think it should be Alpha.
Sure.
I think like he would be good at that. And
We'll think about it more.
Alpha is not going to MC our wedding though. It'd be just too cute.
Can I?
No.
I
Oh,
love
but
MCing.
I did decide though. At the wedding, everybody gets 5 minutes max speech together.
What do you mean?
Because speeches can go on for so long.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I don't think my parents want to give a speech. I don't think my brother.
I don't
wants to
think
do
my parents want to either.
it. Oh, sorry. I also forgot. Definitely, my sister's gonna be. My sister and my brother. I want them in the, like, wedding party as well. Our wedding's gonna be expensive, eh?
That's why we're saving up for it. Some of the things take time in life, and if you want to get them perfect, even more so.
The only thing I'm gonna ask the bridesmaids to do is I will paint your nails the night before, guys. Come over. I will paint your nails. One solid color. And the only other thing I'm gonna say is just buy your own shoes. But please do not F this up. Because knowing Michelle, I'll tell her it's a simple nude shoe. She'll be like, can I wear this? And it's sparkly. I'll be like, no, you fucking can't. It's my wedding. The one thing. Okay, guys? I'm only asking you to do one thing. Buy your own shoes. Nude, simple shoes. Comfortable heels. Okay? That's it.
Fair enough.
I'm paying for everything else. It's the least you can do.
Oh wait, one final thing before we like kind of wrap up. You mentioned before you wanted Nerf guns at our wedding.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Tell me because I'm still eating.
So basically, she had this idea. Well, like you know how people like basically have a random toast by like cleaning their glasses
Make you kiss.
to make like the groom and the bride kiss. She wants to do the same, but with Nerf guns.
I'm going to strap Nerf guns to under the table. And then there's going to be a target in front of our head table. And they have to like run up and shoot at the target.
This is the most extra thing. But I'm also kind of like digging it though.
And you may also take the Nerf guns home.
I was actually thinking of a bow and arrow, but then I realized that might be a bit dangerous.
A little arrow going on there.
Yeah. But I think that covers most of our dream wedding. You have anything to add?
I feel like I did, but I can't remember right now. I talked about my dress. Okay, I didn't really talk about it. I want something a little bit more couture. But I want it sleek. So I want, like, if you guys look up Muse by Berta, that is, like, a good starting point of ideas. Let me just... Oh, we never even talked about invites. So what I want to do, you can actually learn how to make your own invitations. And I'm going to make just enough for me. So I have a copy. Bridesmaids. Immediate family members.
Oh, okay.
And then everybody else is getting an email. Or people who are too old to understand email.
Okay,
You know what I mean,
fair
though,
enough.
right?
Yeah. Make it easier for everybody.
The number one thing that people say is that the invite and your thing that shows the schedule are the most expensive things. And then people
Really?
just throw it, because it's paper. It's very expensive paper, and you're just throwing it away. So instead of doing individual pamphlets for the schedule, there's going to be 3 big ass signs that has the schedule, and there you go.
I was
There
actually,
it is, bitches.
I was thinking like maybe renting out like screens or monitors, and just have them going so that people like know what's gonna freaking
And a
happen.
bell. It's gonna. Oh my god! It's like Isaac. Like when you hear timber, please head to your seat.
We're not. No, we're not doing that.
Isaac roll call. Oh my god! I'm be so mad if there's Isaac dancing at our wedding.
There won't be. We're planning it.
No, but what if a song goes on and then it's like an Isaac dance? All those songs are Isaac dance.
What if a song comes on and then you uncontrollably can't like stop yourself?
No, but like we'll have people who are like Isaac or something.
Maybe, but I don't know.
Okay, who has to come to our wedding?
Immediate family.
Well, yeah, no, okay, but top of your head, who's coming to our wedding? We'll shout you out now because George, you asked about what's happening to our podcast because I forgot to post yesterday. So when you gotta come. Bring your girl. Jen.
Can't think of anything right now.
Jen.
Oh yeah, Jen for sure.
Jen's coming to our wedding. Lux. She's coming to our wedding.
How about this? I'll come back to you with a list of names.
Guys, we're planning our wedding. What about the ring?
The ring. It'll be a nice one.
What have I always said?
Has to be a custom-made Tiff and Co ring.
I don't have to be Tiffany Co. I don't think we can afford that if we can afford our wedding.
And also to bring your dad with you.
Yes. So, no, Vincent has to. Okay, so this is what's happening. Vincent is going to ask my dad for my hand in marriage. And then my dad's going to hand Vincent over a design. And then you can go make it. Or, if we don't get to that, you must take my mom, my dad, and Medushi. Honestly, Medushi's the only one I trust. We literally had a conversation today where we kept typing and she's like, dude, we did it twice. Like, we both said the same thing. And I was like, we're the same Capricorn, Medushi. And this is why I trust you to go pick up my ring. You know what's good. Yeah. And, are you gonna get a matching band?
We can.
You know what I really wanted for my band?
What?
Because I want an oval, right? I want a band that actually, bends down to fit the oval. So, it looks like a crescent moon, kind of like that. So it slides in. And I kind of want that band to also have diamonds. It doesn't have to be diamond crust. Just a little tiny diamonds everywhere. And I kind of do want a rose gold ring. Because I think it looks the best on my complexion. But the problem is, I'm worried that it'll, go out of style. So, my parents are saying maybe it is best to just do silver. Because it's kind of...
Silver is timeless.
No.
Yeah.
I said yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
I mean, I guess I could just make myself a rose gold ring anyway. Wear it on my other finger. Okay, guys, that wraps up our dream wedding, and be on the lookout if we ever send you an invite.
Not anytime soon, though.
No, don't.
You can. Yeah, no, you can be sure of that.
Don't be stalking my Instagram for that. Actually, no, stalk my Instagram. Remember, at the Pinky Princess.
Get that engagement up.
All right, love you guys. Bye.